Oh, no idea. Alright, let's do it.
Now, a bloody battle unfolds between the Grey Mains, who fight to uphold his will, and the Black Bear forces that seek to set it aflame.
Every once in a while, a particularly ambitious game comes along and immediately hooks the audience. In Crimson Desert's case, showing a grand-scale world that recalls elements of Breath of the Wild and The Witcher 3 quickly garnered a mystique for its ridiculously over-the-top ambitions for a new open-world action game. However, since its reveal back in 2019, it has taken a long time to get a clearer picture of how the ambitions driving Crimson Desert have taken shape. And now, in 2026, it's garnered some healthy skepticism, leading many to feel it might be one of those games that's just too good to be true.
It's us ordinary folk who are paying the price.
Thankfully.
Yeah, like, it literally just looks like Black Desert graphics to me. I mean, it's the same dev team, so, you know, but...
Now firm, March 19th release date fast approaching, we have some extended hands-on time with developer Pearl Abyss's large-scale single-player action game. After diving into the opening hours of this grand-scale sword and sorcery adventure, we got to see just how detailed and vast the world of Crimson Desert is in real time, and what sorts of oddball quests and brutal combat encounters are to come in protagonist Cliff's adventures across Pywell.
Looks good, yeah. I mean, it just looks like Black Desert.
Crimson Desert focuses on the story of wandering warrior Cliff, a member of the Greymane faction that seeks to keep the continent of Pywell safe during harsh times. But after a ruthless warlord decimates much of his crew, Cliff himself is seemingly killed in battle. But he's soon resurrected by mysterious new allies that come from the Sky Realm known as the Abyss. Now tasked with rebuilding the Greymanes, he'll recruit new and returning members to his cause, push the limits of his newfound powers, and directly confront a civil war and a malevolent force that's threatening the balance of the world.
And I'm not sure I'd be much help on my own.
Originally planned as a direct prequel to the MMORPG Black Desert Online, Crimson Desert is now a standalone adventure set in the same universe. Even without knowing the lore of Black Desert Online, Crimson Desert keeps connections light aside from the similar high fantasy setting and, occasional references. It totally throws itself into the style of a Western high fantasy epic, but with the added energy of an Eastern style action game in the vein of Final Fantasy. The opening chapters of Crimson Desert do well to introduce Cliff as a rugged and stoic hero who can easily cut down enemies in his path.
I don't know, dude. It just looks like Black Desert, man. Like, okay, hold on. So, okay, let me just, like, if anyone hasn't played Black Desert, like, let me show you guys what this shit is. Because it's like, it's not like, this game is old, right? This game came out in like 2014. 2014, I think, or like 2016. I don't know. I forgot. Also, thank you for the daily check-in, Kenny. Hello. 2017. Yeah, 2017. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to get angry. I have Black Desert. Desert gameplay. And it's just like... I don't know. It's just... Never opened it. I see. It's like, I'm trying not to find these big... Oh my god, crispy wide, dude. Holy shit, you did not have to do that. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. But like, it literally just looks the same. Like... Crispy, what the fuck, dude? Why are you... Holy shit!
This is the way.
Like... It's just...
Able to deny.
Come on. Like it literally just it's fast paced. Yeah, they have it on Steam. I think okay, I think you guys should stick to either paying subs on Kick because I get 95% out of 95 and they get 5%, or you guys should donate because I also get 95%. So yeah, either those two would be good because Twitch takes, unless I'm partner or partner plus, I only get 50/50 on Twitch. So that sucks. And hello, Exalt, welcome in. Yeah, yes, stream elements, pretty much. Um, but yeah, guys, tell me I'm wrong. Hold on. Like here, I'm gonna look up advanced gameplay, and then like, hold on, I need to find like some dude's gameplay or something. No, not the official one, like just anyone. Yeah, 50/50 is really extreme. So like if I would get like 2K, I'd only get 1K essentially from Twitch, and that sucks. So yeah, I would say either donate on Kick or uh like sub on Kick, I mean, or donate directly because I do have a donation link. Just type exclamation point donate, and I think that works. Alright, hold on. Where the fuck is advanced Black Desert gameplay? I don't want fucking Crimson Desert. Stop showing me that shit, please. I mean, there's PvP. So like, Lily, I don't know. The music's fucking terrible. But like, literally, just look at the gameplay and just, I don't know, dude. I'm really not noticing. Like, am I insane here? It literally just looks like Black Desert gameplay. Like you can do some insane shit. Also, congrats. Big W. Let's see what else. Assassin Source. So yeah, this is all Black Desert gameplay is. It's just like it's good combat, but tell me, is there any difference between this?
But is also willing to lend a helping hand
Between
to the
normal
citizens
Black
across
Desert
the
and
land.
this, now that you guys seen what it looks like.
All thanks to you.
Though much of the footage we've seen showcased the grand spectacle and
Same
ludicrous
depth.
action in Crimson Desert, our hands-on time largely focused on the more laid-back tutorial set in the Hernand region of
Like,
Pyro.
tell me
We
there's a
played
difference.
Crimson Desert three
It looks
times
like the
before this
same
extended
game.
hands-on, all of which focused on isolated boss battles and spectacle combat. But with
It
this
just looks like Black Desert, dude.
setting the tone for the pacing and storytelling, we've now got a much better idea
It's
of the
not-
larger structure of
It's
this
not
open world
insane
adventure.
or anything.
While
It's
Crimson
just
Desert
Black
has gotten
Desert,
a
man.
ton of comparisons to The Legend
But
of
single
Zelda,
player.
The Witcher, and even Dragon's Dogma.
Also,
one
you're right,
game that
Puck.
really
Yeah,
came to
I
mind
found
during
Marathon incredibly boring. It just was so bad. I was bored to tears, man.
our hands-on was Red Dead Redemption 2. Despite what we've seen before about how fast you navigate the massive world, at ground level,
Alright, have a good
there's a
night. Bye-bye.
surprising focus on navigating its densely populated areas with care and quest. We climbed
Like,
up on the
I'm-
roof,
I'm just
positioned
looking up.
ourselves on the top of the chimney, and used our newly acquired broom to clear out the gunk to help the husband get some relief.
Oh, my back. You've done me.
Okay, hold on. Let's see. Give me a second. Okay, let's just look up the here, give me a moment. Okay. So I want you guys to see I want you guys to watch the Safe Combat trailer, right? So this is the new character that came out in Black Desert. So you can do all this shit in Black Desert, right? So pretty fucking cool. Alright, good night, bye-bye. But yeah, you can do all of this shit in Black Desert. Pretty cool combat, you know. King Arthur? No, it's not. It's Seraph. Particle effect? Yeah. Okay, but yeah, you guys got the grasp on the combat, right? So like literally, it's like really flashy, really like fast paced. And if we look at like Black Desert combat, it's
has its own advantages. So switch back and forth to the ones that best fit your style and the situation you're in. Powerful weapon skills can be
it's a
paired
bit
with
slower
hard-hitting
paced.
bare-handed hits and kicks, as well as a wide range of grapples to create seamless chains of attacks. Elemental enhancements further expand your options by
okay, yeah,
empowering
see that's
key
definitely
abilities,
Black Desert.
allowing you to burn, freeze, and stun enemies.
Yeah, this is
So
definitely
combine
Black Desert
weapons
shit.
and
Like, look
chain
at this.
skills the
Black
way you
Desert.
want,
Really
and
Black
forward.
Desert. Okay. So if we go to, like, another character, let's go to, like, hold on. Charge mechanic and that grapple move. Okay, it is a bit slower, but, like, okay, let's go with this dude with the pole, right? Like, I don't know, I'm just not seeing a lot of differences. So let's go to Wukong, right? Yeah, I'm just deciding if I want to play this, but so far it just looks like Black Desert, but single player game. Like, see, this is Wukong, right? You can do all this. And then if we go to Crimson
Your own
Desert,
approach to combat. Your mobility and timing are also a big factor in combat.
okay, I will say I do like the grab mechanics. Like that kick move, that slide kick move, really kind of sick.
Slides, dodges, counters, and swings flow directly into attacks, keeping you mobile and relentless.
What the fuck?
Well-timed guards and dodges open up enemies for a counter, letting you
Okay,
strike
it's
back,
definitely-
keeping up the pressure. The result
Okay,
is
yeah, they do have a
combat
great
that
sword.
feels grounded, yet explosive and endlessly expressive.
Oh my fucking god, wait a minute. Okay, so you look more Black Desert. Can't. I don't know. I don't know how you enhance this combat, dude. Black Desert goes hard for the combat. Granted, you can only perform skills as your characters. There's a lot of characters though. So yeah, the grappling looks fun. Fun by endgame. Yeah, I mean that's what I'm hoping because like this shit looks rad. I mean this is Black Desert, so of course it's gonna be rad as fuck. Found in Black Desert? I mean, dude, it's an MMO, so you can make yourself look as hot as you want.
Dream and reality are but one.
Okay, so let's see. More aggression.
Of course, the skills you've just seen won't all be available from the start. If you've seen some of our previous gameplay videos, Cliff is usually shown at a much greater height of his power, wielding a wide range of devastating skills.
You get to use the cup size.
But when you awaken in the aftermath of the Black Bear's assault,
Wait,
the start of your-
in Black Desert or Crimson Desert, Demon? Because in Black Desert, yeah, you can. Yeah, it's an MMO. Of course, you can customize your body and shit.
journey, you start from scratch with a more limited set of abilities and equipment. A core part of your journey in Pywell is the transformation from a survivor into a true more skill chaining potential and enhance existing ones, thereby increasing your combat and exploration capabilities.
That's obvious.
To the ground.
Alright,
All the diverse
so...
grapple.
Hold on.
Or you may want to unlock and upgrade all the diverse grappling skills to continuously slam enemies into the ground.
Okay, that's cool. I like all the movement mechanics in combat. That's really cool.
Decide which skills you want to combine and unleash during combat, and choose the direction of your progression by considering your playstyle. While learning and
Okay, yeah, I'm getting convinced.
mastering your skills is important to winning battles, the equipment you bring to the battlefield can be just as crucial. As you travel across Pywell, you can
But yeah, you can't tell me this just isn't Black Desert. Like, this is so Black Desert. I mean, it's the same universe, I know, but I don't know, it just looks the same. Also, thank you, Pi, you didn't have to do that, you're so sweet.
gear that gives you the edge in combat.
The mighty blade tests the heart of its master.
Like combat differences, but my assessment.
Your equipment can be
far, I
upgraded
suppose, yeah.
for higher stats.
Yeah. Oh no, Kenny, like Black Desert has been open for like 10 years, dude. It's never gonna die. People love that game.
Materials for upgrading your weapons, armor, and equipment can be found in a wide range of ways. Through mining,
Okay, I don't care
and
about
special
this. I don't care about this.
This
I know I'm
tests.
gonna.
Across the continent of Pywell, fearsome bosses rule, waiting for your
I
challenge.
mean, okay, these are cool. This is rad. There's also a clockwork dragon. That's really cool.
They come in many forms: human and beast, steel and sorcery, brute force and mystery. They'll test your limits in different ways. At the end of these hard-fought encounters,
Okay, I
special
will
rewards
say-
await. Some equipment earned from bosses can even grant access to their signature abilities, or grant unique effects and bonuses. So build on the strength you gain through each victory.
The combat look feels very like it's slower. Definitely, it's slower paced than BDO because you know, Black Desert is an MMO. People get bored, etc. If it was slow, so
down these threats of Pywell and prove yourself a true Greymane. That brings us to the
Wait,
end.
let me see
features-
that again. Ah, that's so sick. Oh, that's so fucking cool.
That brings us to the end of this features overview video.
I love
We
all
hope you
the
look
dodge
forward to
mechanics.
Crimson Desert's combat and your progression journey as you explore and
Okay, yeah, I'm kind of sold right
fight
now.
across Pywell. Thanks
Dude,
for
these
watching.
these
and we'll see you in
dodge
our next and
mechanics,
final
really cool.
Features overview video.
You can shoot fucking I don't care about laser fishing, but you can shoot lasers, cool.
Weekend ones. Consider where you went wrong.
Yeah, I am slowly warming up to this.
Crimson Desert might be one of the most overstimulating games I've ever played, and I'm going to make it my mission for the rest of this video to convince you that this is, despite everything, a compliment of the highest order.
What do you want?
Pardon my presumptuousness.
In case you're unfamiliar, Crimson Desert is the first proper attempt at a single-player game by Black Desert Online developers Pearl Abyss. It's an action romp with some light RPG elements. Think on the level of the recent Legend of Zelda games, plus a skill tree. It follows Cliff, a former Greymane, as he seeks out his past battle brothers and gets pulled into, well, I can only assume, based on the exposition I've been privy to, a reality-threatening plot. I've recently played about 6 hours of the game, however, and I can tell you for a fact that the description I just told you doesn't do this justice. Crimson Desert is a delightfully absurd, high fantasy rampage with absolutely zero restraint.
Yeah,
It
it's
is
definitely slower
unrepentantly and
for now.
completely dedicated to the world of cool, which is all the more whiplash-inducing given how the game starts out, with a Game of Thrones-esque mourning of a fallen Greymane battle brother that gets scuppered by the Black Bears, who have it out for
God
Cliff's more
Slayer,
honorable
I
version of
see.
the company. The game sustains this tone for about 40 minutes before a mysterious
Okay, let me skip this. I'm just here for the
confirmed
combat.
that it is more nuts than previously anticipated. At the event, a fellow journalist marveled over my shoulder at the fact that I developed a completely distinct combat style from them, chaining a 3-strike heavy attack into a palm strike combo that kept my foe stun locked long enough to charge a jumping double kick to the chin. While Cliff's skill tree might change in the full release, at the moment it's absolutely flooded with real estate is wasted here, leading to a boatload of misinputs and a Tekken-style list of combos to memorize. Cliff and his allies control with about as much complexity as any technical fighting game character, which means you'll be spending much of your playtime experimenting or bungling button presses.
Yeah, I mean,
You
I
can pull off some
like the way it
absolutely
looks.
absurd nonsense in Crimson Desert, but the price you pay is
You can just
invisibility.
throw guys like
You've
that.
got a lot of time to learn though, because this game seems downright massive. Me a solid 5 minutes just territories.
Hold on.
For what purpose? It's unclear. And that's just covering the stuff. So far, Crimson Desert is a
Okay,
game
wait,
I'm
alright,
somewhat concerned Pearl Abyss toward
alright,
from
let
the
me show you
imagination
guys the
of 14-year-old
dragon.
Barbie. It is lab.
Like, this, I feel like this doesn't belong in this game even.
Our latest look at Crimson Desert takes us to an encounter with a giant mechanical dragon called the Golden Star. In this section of gameplay, we'll see different glimpses of this.
Okay, I don't care. Stop yapping. Show me the dragon. God Slayers, I have not it doesn't look like it's supposed to be in this game though. I didn't expect this. Also, thank you, Loud. Have a good lurk. No one knows what the lore is. Who knows? Clockwork Dragon should exist in the era. Yeah, maybe. Cool as fuck. I mean, yeah, it is a cool boss. I do fuck with it. Speaking of Clockwork, I am looking forward to that steampunk game. What is it? Clockwork Revolution, I think it's called. Yeah, that game looks fucking sick. That game looks amazing. Okay, you're just basically Sonic. I'm so fucking concerned that this game might be as wide as an ocean, but a puddle in depth. I mean, it's not. It's totally not. Look at this shit. Spider dude in his boot like slow motion. Oh my god. Got a cannon. Dude, I feel like they just shoved everything into this game and said, "Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's do that." I'm definitely gonna go electric sword. I like electricity powers the best. Will look cool. Yeah. Definitely concerned. Yeah, like I don't know. I wasn't really into game tires. There's not any doing that. We're on that hopium. I don't know, dude. I'm just like class producers. Dude, I don't even know if this game has classes. Like I'm pretty sure it's just like pick whatever you want and just like roll with it. But probably like I mean, it is a single player game, so hard to say. Yeah, it's like Skyrim. Pretty much, I think. Oh god. Not really guns. I mean, there's a bow and like cannon. Skyrim, who knows? Musket. Yeah, and a musket. Out of Colossus again, real. I'd go full Megumi. Honestly, I don't blame you. You probably can in this. I'm more concerned if the story is gonna hook me. I feel like these open world games just, especially from a Korean developer, I don't know, dude. I mean, the world is 6 hours long to walk. That is fucking insane. Like a blast. Oh god, bro. All right, so was it the full fight? What do we think, chat? What do we think? Yay or nay? I don't know. Okay, let me watch this Korean dude play it. Can I ride your dragon? You can. I think it's like $70. How did this dude get gameplay? Oh, my PC. Yeah, I think it's like $70, if I'm not mistaken. First level. You can blow shit up, but let me see. I'm curious. Fire fist. Stick with the birthday. Yeah. What the fuck was that? It is. You can legit call down an arrow order? Dude, what is this game, man? I don't. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Okay. So you can make ice. Just do everything. You can just literally do everything. It's just. Wait, what is this? Hold on. Let me go back.
Nothing on him. Kill him.
It just looks like to me like they just shoved every single video class and just said, "Oh, pick something. You're the RPG master now." We're totally gonna start our stream. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm just concerned that, like, will I get bored? I probably won't. I'm worried it might be too easy. No, I mean, I'll play on hard mode, just to be sure. I don't know, guys. Like, gameplay looks good. Pretty good. What other games do we have though? Like for stream or for like this kind of game? And For Honor vibe, yeah. What the fuck was that? Okay, Electric Punch, very cool. For new and upcoming games. Okay, so basically, we have Crimson Desert, we have Toxic Commando, where I'm gonna be playing with Leaf and Rana and Asari, which is basically World War Z 2.0, which I'm super fucking hyped about. And we have this game coming out on the 19th.
Let's have you.
I don't know, guys. What do we think? I'm very like wary.
That the best you got?
I guess I can make my build because I'm sure I'm not seeing like 99% of the I'll follow dip. Welcome. How are you? Only use the cape. I see. Nirvana looks decent. I mean, you can't do wrestling moves, though, dude. That is sick. You can't do wrestling shit. Did he just fucking check that, dude? He just fucking ran up and fucking knocked him out, dude. Very cool. Sucker punched him. Okay. Killer and looked interesting. Oh no, Dan, that game's dead, dude. That game's dead on arrival. Shoulder check. Yeah.
I'm going to enjoy this.
I don't know, guys. Like, I just. Wait, was that a drop kick? Dude, you can just do everything in this game. I feel like this game is just... Oh no, my lobster's too buttery. The game. Alright, good night, Mars. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I mean that game's done on Rebels. So. For everything cool. I mean, no, I can't. You're right, but I'm just concerned that be enjoyable at least. Yeah, but like, I mean, I'm just more concerned about the story, if anything, or the, I don't know, man. Plus, it just looks, you know, the combat's slower paced than Black Desert, and I mean that shit is really fucking cool, but. I mean, I do like the armor though. I love the hood and shit combo. Yeah, I'm warming up to it. Okay, let me see. Does this guy do anything later in the game?
Still aiding that lout, Stefan Lanford.
Sort of mid-player. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is like the beginning of the game. We're into the combat dev, yeah. Similar Glad Desert, similar chances, gameplay wise. The con, if you haven't beaten the other game, you can come in a new game. You're right, you're right. Let me see this shit. What is, can you just swing shit like Spider-Man? Okay. You can literally do whatever in this game. I don't know, dude. I mean, is it me or am I just getting everything the game? Yeah, I mean, dude, I'm so sick of like Dark Souls combat games. I'm really tired of those. It's really boring to me. So yeah, this might be a breath of fresh air. You're not wrong. But like, you can glide and shit. You can swing. You can. I mean, it does look decent. I mean, I just like look at this shit. Is it cool? Yes. Is it gonna get boring in like 40 hours? Maybe. And that's what I'm concerned about. I'm just gonna be bored of the world. I don't know, guys. I mean, it's God, how do I even say it? Like here, look at this.
Balance, but head into the territory held by the Black
So you
Bears
can ride
faction, and you'll be able...
horses. Game, can you fucking
to saddle up on a massive grizzly?
You can ride bears and do attacks with
effectively
it.
thinning out herds of barbarians. Fast forward a few hours and things become stranger still. Your simple horse could be traded for a raptor. Yes, you can ride on the back of a literal dinosaur. If you prefer your scaly mounts to fly and breathe fire, then Crimson Desert also has that covered too. Fantasy's most important creature is present and correct here, and in the game's later hours you'll be able to command Tristar the Dragon, who will swoop in at your beck and call. But that's not the wildest option. Dispelling any notion that this is a typical high fantasy video game, in Crimson Desert, you can pilot a mech. Yes, really.
Like, I
The
don't
Dwarven
know.
engineered battle robot is a late game treat that asks the question, what if a Bioshock Big Daddy and a Titanfall mech had a baby? Equipped with thrusters, machine guns, multi-target
Like,
lock
do
homing
you guys
rockets...
see my concern now? It's just... Dwarves?
and a wide
Yeah.
radius EMP blast, your sword and board wielding enemies don't stand a chance. Fire-breathing dragons and machine gun toting mechs could absolutely destroy Crimson Desert's balance, but they've been carefully plotted on the campaign's overall power curve. Pearl Abyss's combat team explained that such mounts are not designed to be simple tools that you can use whenever you want, and so all of the robot's destructive devices drain a limited fuel gauge, which, when depleted...
Maybe it's just I just don't like open world games right now. Maybe I'm just like kind of tired of it or something. Right now, at least, I don't know. I have no idea.
will put the machine out of action. This means you can't just use this modern marvel of technology in perpetuity. You won't be able to stroll up to a boss battle and decimate a knight with your stock of missiles. But when you are in the pilot's chair, there's no denying that things become more of a massacre than an even matchup. Pearl Abyss is happy with this power spike though. The team considers
Every once in a while,
yeah,
a new
open
game
world
appears
burn,
that
yeah.
seems too good to be true.
Just look at all the shit you can do.
Sometimes these things turn out to be all-time classics. Sometimes they end up being pretty terrible.
Also, I don't know, guy. I wish Anthem became something. I wish Anthem had the 2.0 update. I kind of like that game. Also, I loved AC Unity. AC Unity was fucking goated, and I remember people hating on that. People fucking hated AC Unity. And now they're viewing it as like, oh, this was when Assassin's Creed was at its peak. It was good. You know, like literally fuck off. I actually hate people because of that. You can't change your mind on that. Oh my god, dude. Also, have a good night, world boy. Yeah, Swatora is my favorite game. Also Roar, I do stream that a lot. And Monday, yeah, probably Monday, me and Eno are gonna stream that. So big W.
I wouldn't blame anyone for being skeptical about any game that's promising everything in the kitchen sink, especially now in 2026, where we've all been burned too many times to count. Developers and publishers alike talk a big game, they don't
Hello,
follow
Shore,
through
welcome
'cause
in.
they can't follow through, and yet rarely, sometimes a game
Close
comes
Monday,
out that lives up to all of its promises and more. Hi folks, it's Falcon, and today I think we might actually be talking about one of those games. With each new trailer revealed for Crimson Desert, it seems more and more likely that this game might just beat the odds. It's possible, and let me make special emphasis, possible is the word I'm using, not certain, but it's very possible this could be a great game. Right from the very first reveal, Crimson Desert had a lot going for it, with sharp visuals, visceral combat. As we learned more about the game, the frankly absurd scope of the project became more and more clear. This is not your average open world fantasy action game. It is some kind of everything.
It's a fucking tank, dude.
Game, except for it kind of looks like it might actually be that. Like there's a highly complex battle system that uses multiple weapon types and grappling moves. There's mounts that range from
You can fucking Naruto fucking you can you can do the goddamn Rock Lee move in this.
A bear to a horse to a dragon, which flies.
Dude, do you see my concern? Look at this shit. This is fucking insane. But okay, wait, they may have won me over with this.
That range from a bear to a horse.
Look how cool the dragon section
which
is.
Flies
That's
that
so
you
rad.
can mount. And yet Nintendo is not all up in their grill with a lawsuit. For whatever reason, we figured out the reason. Listen to the Falcon show, by the way. Click join down below. That gives you exclusive code number 11. Huge regions that appear completely different visually, and a wide variety of boss encounters that range from human size to Shadow the Colossus style nonsense. But I mean, that sounds like I'm saying, oh, it's sort of like Elden Ring, right? Well, except that there's also a bunch of extremely powerful movement abilities, including some kind of magic grappling hook, a gliding mechanic, the ability to climb on every surface, and 2 other playable characters with their own weapons and combat mechanics and traversal abilities. There is an ultra hand light-ish ability.
It's like it's like everything in the game.
Spells where you can do even crazier stuff like rocket jump straight up in the air, slam down enemies. There's full-on castle assaults and hundreds of enemies, crazy boss encounters. And it doesn't
Yeah, I mean, it looks
there.
pretty
There's
good. I
puzzles,
like it.
dragons,
Look
floating
at
rooms,
all this
alternate
shit, dude.
dimensions, a whole host of mundane activities to get immersed in, like farming and ranching and cooking and gambling. Apparently, there's so much in this game, it's almost impossible to list everything in a timely fashion, and every other new preview they come out with reveals some new facet of the game. There is an onslaught of information, and it really does make Crimson Desert feel like an impossible game. Like there's no way someone could possibly deliver on everything this game is promising. There's gotta be a catch somewhere, right? Now, let's just go ahead and say this. It's highly probable that there is a catch somewhere. There's no such thing as a perfect game. Even the best games, the very best, have flaws.
Hello, Nugget.
Sometimes
Welcome
even
in. How are you?
significant flaws.
Hope
Like
you're doing
both
good.
of the open world Zeldas operating on the original Switch is a disaster. Once you've played it in 60 frames per second on the Switch 2, it's like, why weren't we talking about how bad these games run? But I guess relatively speaking, the Switch original also had that Pokemon game. That ran worse despite the fact it was a way simpler game. So, I mean, either way, I'm trying to either. And whatever flaws it does end up having, because it will have flaws, it doesn't make it a bad game. Just a game. That's how games are. I want to be upfront and just say I honestly have no idea how this game is going to turn out. It could be absolutely amazing, could be middling, could be terrible. I have to say the latter two are seemingly increasingly unlikely, as they've provided more and more evidence that this is a real game that does do at least the things that they've shown us it does. And previews from people who have actually gotten a chance to play it were pretty positive. Although I'm not going to say that it's impossible. That's BS. Ever. I mean, we've had...
Dude, this fucking horse taming. I mean, BDO had horse taming too, so, you know, but it's literally everything. Cooking cats like Monster Hunter, it does not. I bet it doesn't.
Playing games, coming back, telling us that we're gonna think it's amazing, and then we get Anthem.
Oh yeah, you can drift your horse in a you can drift your horse in BDO, and they brought it over, so good shit.
Views for Anthem. Remember? I remember.
Yeah, you can horse drift, bro, in Black Desert Online. It's fun.
Which Farm remembers. I think it's fair to say that this is a hype video. I'm trying to acknowledge that doubt exists, but it's hard not to be at least a little hyped about Crimson Desert.
I mean, just look at all the shit you can do. It's almost overwhelming.
Previews. But aside from a hype video, I'm really trying
Sold. I need to play it.
Reality check. This video is just as much about what Crimson Desert is as it isn't. The developers may be setting themselves up to some impossible standards with the kinds of promises they're making, although they do keep showing us stuff that looks like it probably will at least fulfill a lot of it. Still, it's important to keep stuff in perspective. And yeah, I understand. I'm waffling between two positions. You don't have to write the comment. I just like acknowledging the potential for both good and bad. I think that it's important, and I think it's a lot easier not to be disappointed, but also I don't want to be overly cynical.
Game feels like an isekai game. You're not wrong.
Looking forward to things, and it's important to understand.
It looks better than Fable.
It's not.
I still need to play the Fable games.
It's got RPG elements, certainly, but what open world game does not? There is no dialogue system here. There are not branching story paths. There are not alternative ways to complete quests. The developers have been very clear about this. This is an action game, and it is not an RPG. There are progression systems, but they're mostly tied to upgrades that you find the equipment which you can craft or buy or unlock, which of course does not mean there is not a ton of extra stuff to do. There's a surprising amount of content that we have seen thus far in, I mean, demo videos, more or less. Like, you can wrestle and go fishing and decorate your house and upgrade your camp. You can cut down trees. There's alchemy and cooking and weapon crafting, recipes to find out in the world, construction materials that
everything
you're gonna need, manuals to read about. There's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
The world's not just static like in other games. There's a law and order system at play where if you attack villagers or get caught stealing, then you'll get pursued and guards will lock you up in prison. The more I see of the game, the more I see it as kind of a combo of Dragon's Dogma without the pawns and Tears of the Kingdom without the craziest of the powers. But man, a lot of stuff fills in the blanks. And I get that that kind of undersells it a bit. There's so much going on here. The game has a flying dragon mount, again to Nintendo's chagrin. Listen to episode 11 of The Falcon Show. And a mech for war, a mech that you can pilot, and is just listed alongside one of a dozen features. Like, it's safe to say there's a lot in this game. Apparently, there's more that has not been revealed. That's what the developers claim anyhow, saying they don't believe the trailers spoil too much about the game and there's a lot left to be discovered. I'm sure they mean in terms
Just
of bosses.
look at this shit,
story,
dude.
there's no way there's more unexpected features. And even if that's exactly the case and everything is there, I'm not gonna be disappointed. I mean, there's an entire dispatch system where you can recruit soldiers and send them out to do little missions on behalf of yourself, like Assassin's Creed 4 or Metal Gear Solid 5. They can also be sent out to attack enemy bases to whittle down resistance for you while you're out busy doing something else. Like they just offhand revealed in third preview video, you can just do that.
Oh my
just another
god,
feature to add to
dude.
the pile. And it'd be one thing if they were on a stage without a game telling you, oh, we're gonna make a game that does all this stuff.
Rule
They're
of cool the
showing you
video
a
game.
Now, again, to temper that, these features are just stuff. They don't necessarily have depth to them. They don't have to. Not everything needs to be complex either. Just having this stuff available certainly adds plenty to the experience. But again, until we're playing it, we really don't know. It is good to know that all the side quests aren't just going to be go here, kill something, report back bullshit.
I mean,
There
you're right.
seems
It
like
does
there's
look
gonna be
cool, but
plenty of
it's
variety
just,
to stuff
I'm
you
worried.
can do, but in the grand scheme of things, it may not be that a lot of this is more than just something different, which again has its value. The world looks like a lot of fun, but the meat of the experience looks to be the combat. It's an action game, keep in mind. Looks pretty impressive, too. Most previewers have walked away impressed, but there are some concerns where some have gotten hands-on time with the game, and the most substantial criticism I've been able to find is that the combat system might be a little overly complicated and fiddly. Now, keep in mind, this is from somebody who was asked to play the game ahead of time and therefore was a games journalist. In the previews, to me, the combat looks awesome. In practice, I mean, you can't really tell until you've played it, and while it does seem to be like a definite minority opinion, it's been said by somebody who has actually played it, somebody who is actually
Yeah,
put
it
their
may
hands
be.
on the game
No, I
and
don't. Maybe
played the
farming.
game.
Who knows?
I have not. I've also found some criticism that the boss fights were not that inspired, maybe have some awkward, unfun phases that are gimmicky. For me personally, my concern is that the grapple-based combat we see when fighting normal human enemies is going to go out the
No
window when
leveling.
fighting bosses.
Level.
One of the
Really,
great
no
strengths
leveling.
of the
Huh.
game appears to be, again, the system of grapples and special moves, which may be a lot of fun when fighting enemies your size, but you may not be able to do it a lot against bosses, which would force the player to default to sticking with the standard Souls-like two-hit string, dodge, that sort of thing, you know? That concern is backed up by some previews I've read, but it's also possible the developers of Pearl Abyss could alter things before release. And to be clear here, there has been a lot of praise from the live demos. It's just not absolutely every person. Of course, there are going to be critics. There may be people who are just looking for something to criticize so that they can stand out amongst a crowd of praise. Believe me, people do that. I'm just trying to convey that it may be possible.
Wait, let me
that
see that.
people do that. I'm just trying to convey that it may be possible that the combat
So
might not be
much
as
shit.
in all aspects. It is, to be fair, not the only game these developers have made, though. Before Crimson Desert,
I mean, see,
there's
look
Black
at the
Desert
stuff you
Online,
can do at
which,
Black
yes,
Desert.
does have all the negative connotations that entail a predatory
It's
MMO
insane.
monetization, but one thing that game has is shockingly good combat in terms of, you know, a genre that generally has really lame, nothing combat. It also has a hell of a lot of features that players do seem to like. The more you look into Black Desert, the more obvious that Crimson Desert is in
Shonen
many
Jump?
ways
Oh,
an
yeah, you're
offline
right.
version of that game. And to be clear, Crimson Desert is an offline game. The developers have stated it's a premium experience that you buy and play, and that's it. At launch, at least, there are not going to
Yeah,
be
the cowboy is so cool.
microtransactions. Now,
I wish they. Okay, so the
launch
thing is, I
lasts
don't
a
like.
day.
One thing I don't like about BDO is that classes are gender locked. But there's a shitload of classes in that game. But still, if you want to play as a you know a cowboy, too bad. You're playing as a cowgirl. That's it.
There is an infinite amount of time after launch that they
No,
could
this
add
is single player game,
microtransactions.
dude.
But I mean, could it become a cash shop hellscape a month after launch, full of progression boosters and resource packs? Yes, sure. Could it be costume DLC that can be safely ignored? Also, yes. Who knows? I
Yeah,
don't.
games?
And
Oh,
you
yeah,
can't
that's
really complain until they actually do it, if they actually do it. So, I would say something maybe more realistic to be immediately concerned about is the potential performance. This game looks spectacular. From
Okay,
everything
I
I've
don't
seen.
really care performance stuff.
Open world, tons of things to do, full base building mechanic, 3 playable characters with their own unique playstyles, weapons, traversal mechanics, customization. The main guy is still the only one you can play as during story missions, but the 2 other characters can be used for side quests and in the open
I mean,
world.
I don't know. Do you guys see my concern where it's just like I'm I'm like tired when I look at it. For some reason, I shouldn't be tired. It's just I'm tired and I don't know why. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure. Oh, echo. Whoopsie. But yeah, you can only play it. Wow, Leaf switched to Marvel Rivals so fucking fast. I thought they were playing Marathon tonight, but no, they did they give up on it? Did they not like it? What happened? I thought they were playing